Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is homeschool curriculum reveal day. I will be sharing today with you my curriculum for my second grader and all the things that we will be doing for him this year. So first up, we are going to be, I will have 3 videos, maybe 4. I'm going to be doing one today about second grade curriculum, then I'll be doing kindergarten curriculum, and then our whole group curriculum, and then a little bit later I'll probably film a video on how I'm going to keep my toddler entertained and busy while we do school. So stick around, subscribe to my channel if you're interested in hearing those. Alright, so second grade. My son finished kindergarten curriculum and then finished first grade curriculum last year, so he is going into second grade as far as like grades go, but we just are doing the next thing. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that we have been using Right Start Math, and we got about halfway through that, and I filmed some reviews on that, and I'll link them below. And I probably have one more review that I was going to do. I can't remember if I did it or not, but I will link whatever I have below and just stay tuned and I'll share what I can. But one of our goals for my oldest son is for him to be doing some more independent schoolwork, to start doing some work on his own so that I'm not having to do everything with him and guide him through it. That's one of our goals this year. So I started looking around and talking to some of my friends, and I decided to pull out the teaching textbooks assessment to see how he was doing, being halfway through level B of Right Start Math, and just to kind of see. And he shocked the pants off of me, like literally, and passed most of the assessment, even things that I didn't even think he was going to pass. And so that brings me to, we are going to be doing Teaching Textbooks Math 3. Now, Teaching Textbooks now has a online subscription. You pay a fee for the year, and then everything is digital, and so you can access it from any computer or tablet. And you can essentially do everything online. However, because my son is young and his transcripting skills aren't super great, and talking to some friends who've used teaching textbooks, we decided to purchase the teaching textbooks student sheets or student workbook so that we could go back through the lessons and he could write the answers in on here, and then transpose them onto the computer when needed. But I wanted him to get used to writing down how he got through the process. And so that's why we ended up purchasing the workbook, and I'm glad that we did. We can do math if we don't have a computer or internet access, if we're on a trip or whatever. But for the most part, he'll be doing it online with this just at his side, walking him through it. So I'm hoping that'll help keep him organized. So that's math. So that's the what we decided to go with for math. Now I'm going to talk about language arts. For language arts, we do all about reading. If you watched any of my videos prior, you know that we do that. I also have a review on all about reading if you're interested. Sorry for the jiggle. But my son is halfway through all about reading level 3 at the end of last school year. And so he'll be finishing up level 3, and we're hoping we'll get through level 4 by the end of the school year in May. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. He's picking up. We've been doing a lot of outside reading this summer, and he's been picking it up really quick. So I'm hopeful, but we'll just kind of go with his pace. But we're ready to roll for whenever he is ready for the next thing. So all about reading, and then for spelling, we use all about spelling for spelling, and he is almost finished with level 2 of spelling, and so I have level 3 purchased and ready to go, and I also purchased level 4 in case he gets there, but I'm not sure. We're going to take spelling a little bit slower just because we're going to be doing some more heavy copy work this year with our My Father's World curriculum. So I'm going to, we're going to do it lightly and sprinkle it through, and not do it as close together as we have in the past. So that's spelling. And then we are going to be starting language lessons for today. This is from My Father's World. This is what they recommend for like a language arts curriculum. This looks really good. It's recently been updated. So if you've seen this around, there used to be a cat that was on the front, and they've recently updated them so that some people would be more attracted. But within this is a very Charlotte Mason type curriculum. There's picture study, copy work, oral composition, poem memorization, some touching on some grammar like is and are and two and two, and a and an, and stuff like that. So we'll be going through this throughout the year, doing one or two every week, according to what we kind of see fit. We're going to kind of do a loop schedule with our language arts as far as spelling and this goes. So we'll just kind of alternate and do that. My kindergartner will probably also be joining in on this just because she's around, and it's stuff that we'll go back over when she's in second grade, but it's a good kind of precursor to things. And then for language arts, we are going to be reading a ton of literature from in our history curriculum that we're doing, and so I purchased a literature curriculum last year from Brave Writer called Quiver of Arrows, and those are like you read a book, and then there's copy work and dictation that go along with it, as well as some grammar. And it's a great program and great books, and so we're going to sprinkle those books throughout. I'm just not sure because we're doing so much other copy work just in all of our stuff. That's a lot of writing for my child who doesn't appreciate a lot of writing. We're just going to slowly add those things in and maybe not do the copy work from some things and do them with other things. So that is what we're going to be doing for literature. And then for writing, we discovered Brave Writer this last year, and I really have fallen in love and really enjoy the Brave Writer lifestyle. And I'm going to be slowly spattering in some of that lifestyle. Because of how we have things structured and things that I had already purchased, I don't want to get rid of everything and jump in to something else, even though I tend to do that. I'm trying to be more minimal and simple in our homeschool this year because I got rid of a lot of things last year, and so that's kind of how I'm working that. But we are going to be doing Brave Writer's Jot It Down for our writing curriculum for both my second grader and my kindergartner. We did one project last year before the end of the school year, and what we're going to do is we're just going to, every few months, we're going to add in a project from this. There's 10 projects, and they're scheduled out through the whole month. So it takes a whole month to do one project. And the process with Jot It Down is you do the activity together, and then mom is the scribe, and mom writes all of the information that they have in their head, and we jot it down. And it's really cool, and there's lots of fun projects. We're going to be going on a family trip to Zion National Park, and there is a research poster that they're going to do. That's one of the projects. So we're going to do that when we, with the information after we come back from our trip, which I thought would be fun. So anyways, that is what we're going to be doing for writing for him, to start getting him excited about his words and what he has to say, and getting it down on paper. So that's that. And then last but not least, handwriting. Like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of handwriting this year. Our curriculum that we have, everything has copy work, and that can be tedious. So we're going to be careful with what we do. However, my son wants to learn cursive, so we bought a Reason for Handwriting T, and we will just kind of smatter this in again. and help him to get to cursive and get ready to do that for the next thing. So that's what we're doing for language arts. Sorry for that interruption. I have little people running around today. Now, lastly, for him, we're going to be doing a whole group Bible time, but we're also going to be trying to focus. My husband and I would like to focus on some one-on-one time with each of our children to do some discipleship this year. That's a focus of ours. So what we decided to do for my oldest son is we didn't do My Father's World Kindergarten, but this little reader Bible is right at his level, and so he'll be reading different stories from this just to encourage him in reading God's Word. And then my husband is going to be doing lessons in responsibility for boys once a week with him to do some discipleship as well. So this book I got at convention. If you watch my convention haul, and Rainbow Resources carries this. And so I'm looking forward to the bond that they're going to have and the lessons that they're going to learn and the discipleship that's going to happen through this book. So anyways, that is our second grade curriculum. Stay tuned for our kindergarten curriculum if you're looking at that, and our whole group curriculum will be posted soon. Have a great day.